Hey, Facebook, what's going on? Happy Monday. This is a good day. I don't know what's up with my film, but all right, we're going to roll with this. All right, so today I want to talk to you guys about something serious, okay? I was talking to my boy. We couldn't do our Saturday thing, but we still talk, and I thought it would be a very appropriate if I can help you guys understand now the various broadness of what's going on. Because it's gotten out of control, but I think we're at a point where we can still get a control of it. Now, let me explain what's going on. So let me put this and reverse this right quick. I kind of like this here. All right, we got this situation. We got a little young lion. He's a little man. Inside the jungle, this is the jungle, we have police officers. Okay, here's the police officers. Let me say this. Mama then says to the young brother, how come this guy got shot 7 times in his back? We know what happened, but we not telling the truth. The truth is, look, little man, we in the jungle and we trying to survive. And because we're trying to survive, we pay police officers to kind of keep us in control. Now, here's the thing. There's good cops. Let me turn this around. There's good police officers and there are bad police officers. How do we tell the difference? We can't. And I'm going to explain in a second. But keep in mind, if you come from the jungle, you can't determine the police officers. But I can tell you one thing. If that's you, little man, and you resist, you're going to get retained or possible death. Can you blame the police officers for your resisting? Can you blame the police officers for you living and surviving and you just got caught? Okay, why are you resisting? Okay, let's not get it. The system, we cannot determine good cop, bad cop, but the system is they arrest you, they have to charge you, you have to go to court, there has to be a judgment, and it's possible jail. Okay, in context, think about it. How do I know that this police officer is good or bad? You can't tell. So if I can't tell, I have a responsibility not to escalate the issue from the police officer. They're doing a damn job. My job is not to resist. If I'm resisting, then it is a great possibility in the jungle I kind of done something to survive and I got caught. And I don't want to go back to where I know where I'm going. So yes, was it over excessive to the point of death? Maybe. But how are we addressing this issue right here? The police officers shooting someone. How are we addressing? We're not addressing it in the right way. Let me explain real fast. Okay, I know you're mad, and I know you get frustrated at all the police officers because they're in the jungle. Don't stop with getting upset with all the police officers. Get upset with the person. Upset with the person. Let me explain the person. There's a story, and I don't know why some of you haven't already talked about it, but there's a story out there when there's organizations out there who decided to get into the system and control the system. Okay? When they're controlling the system, they have other motives. So instead of saying good cop, bad cop, instead of saying that, just say, hey, good person, bad person. All right, now here's another thing. When you protest, boom. When you protest, you need a license to protest. If you don't have a license to protest, you can't protest. Then there's outsiders. Be mindful of the outsiders and their motives. Okay, so first thing, get a license. This is why some organizations, they protest and they have police officers around them. They have barricades and all of those things. They have a license to protest. If you don't have a license to protest, we already heard it from Trump, get order, keep order, blah, blah, blah. The reason he's saying that is because there's a lot of protesting going on no one has a license to protest, which makes it illegal, and keep it in order is directed towards the police officers. Be mindful of that. Second, be mindful of outsiders, like I said. Outsiders have two motives. One, they're talking on your behalf because they're trying to tell you or say to you, I don't need to be with you. I'm not there part of you. I want to give you too much information, right? The second thing is they're the ones who's also destroying your property. Be mindful of that too. So when you want to protest, get a license, mindful of your outsiders. If you have an issue with the police officers, have an issue with the person. Get with the person and say, Mr. Police Officer person, I need to do some research on you. I want to know through your family, through your history, do you have any affiliations with illegal things that's going on out there? And then what you want to do is to good police officers, promote them. Bad police officers, get rid of them. Now, if you think you want to get rid of all of the police officers and the sheriff department and all those, you think you want to get rid of them? Let me tell you, you have not lived outside of United States. You can't survive that. You cannot survive that. And because you can't survive it, may I suggest that you do a little research? Go into this outside, get some lawyers and doctors and professionals and help you with your cause, whatever your cause is. Go through that system right there, right? But here's the thing, Lynn. First thing is first. We all surviving, right? If you're living in a jungle, you're surviving. You have to be mindful that sometimes people do things that they shouldn't have done, got caught. It's part of what they do, and they don't want, so they resist. Who's at fault? The seven bullets that's in the back, maybe a little excessive. The resisting, the stress of the post-traumatic stress of military guys who are police officers, the police officers themselves. Who's really at fault? The outsiders who are actually burning down your properties, the outsiders who are talking, the organizers who are not getting a license. Who's really at fault? Really, right? Let's not get into the jails that are a corporation now, and that movement of how we need to put people in jail because you can buy stock of jailhouses and companies who owns jailhouses. Who's at fault right here, everyone? I really want you guys to pay attention to what's going on. The system of government is never going away. It's not going away. And if it's not going away, you have to take your frustration and you have to apply it in the necessary ways. Law. Use law for law. Like I said, promote good cop stuff. You video recording everyone. Promote the good ones. Get rid of the bad ones. Stop clumping them all together. We're too technically advanced to clump them together. We can get a little bit better in segregating the good and the bad. Resisting. Everyone, please stop resisting. They're just doing a job. If you resist, they're trained to handle it. Be mindful of your outsiders. Don't let them talk for you if they are. And then watch them because they're the ones who are burning up your properties. Be mindful. Get a damn license, protesters. Handle your business. Get the voting. Get the firing. Get the hiring. The only way this system is going to change is if you change the system. Or I should better say it this way. The only way for this to change is for you to change the person within the system, because the system never goes away. It won't go away. It's not going to go away. If you take United States away, who's going to come in next? I'd rather keep United States. It's the better of the evils. So deal with it. Okay. I just wanted to bring this out to you guys so you guys can get a clearer understanding of how I think and where I'm thinking. Guys, and now here's one issue. The jungle. If you don't like what's going on, get out the jungle. But if you can't get out the jungle, there's a right way and then there's a wrong way in doing something. The right way is use the system, look at the person, not the profession, protest, get a license, monitor your outsiders. Okay? I hope this helps someone. Now, the reason I'm even doing this, because I know there's some young ones out there. And I know some of you single parents and parents are talking to your young ones and they're looking at the social media and they're like, Mom, Dad, why did this guy just got shot 7 times in his back? Well, let me tell you a story. They in the jungle. They probably was trying to survive. They got caught before. They don't want to go back to where they came from. And they just don't understand they shouldn't have never resisted in the first place. First rule, little kid, don't do nothing wrong. And if you have to survive, this is what's going to happen. All right, anyway. Be responsible of our kids and let them understand the bigger picture and not your frustrations of the situation. Because what's going on in today's time is not just today's time. It's been going on in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s and the 60s. And it's the same old, same old. You got animals who are lions, who are trying to survive, trying to get out of it. And you have people who have a profession to monitor and keep it to the best of their ability. Let them do their job. And, promote the good ones. Promote the bad ones. Fire the bad ones. Look at the person, not the profession. Get a license. Monitor your outsiders. All right, guys. That's all I got. Dr. Bagley, this is me. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.